Let me tell you, nobody's doing this. So it's an auto-regulation customer service and marketing module that we've made, and we have marketing the way, you'll see this, and you go, I've never heard this before. This makes so much sense, and it may not be perfect, but these people have an order. It works all the time. Can it be improved? Probably. We don't know how to improve it just yet, so if you got any ideas, bring them in. But it works, and we can teach it. Why? Because we have it written down. It's a progressive, it's like a lifting program, okay? That's pretty good. And you go, you know what? This works 90% of the time, so it's my go-to. Okay, periodization of marketing for personal trainers. Come on now, you haven't seen this, because I invented this thing straight up. I didn't invent it. It invented me. I had to do it because I train personal trainers that don't know how to speak. I get people from four-year universities that don't know how to talk because they're all on text. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know what to say. You ask them, tell me your name, where you work, what you do, and how you can benefit me. They will poop their pants every single time. They can barely get past their name. How are you going to meet somebody at Publix, all right, or a grocery store, and they say, what's IHP? That's an open invitation, man. That's an open door. Ding. Let's go. Ding. Round one. Oh, it's a gym. Oh, nice. Where is it? Oh, it's down the street. What are you going to get up from that? Nothing. Oh, and it's a gym. It's functional training. Nothing. It's a gym. It's a gym. Are you looking for a gym? You look great. Fantastic. You do any sports? You run? What's your recreation? What's your hobby? Before you know it, the produce section becomes a marketing opportunity. Got it? But you have to be on that. You have to be aware. So this is how we teach. Look at this. This is beautiful. So you get a brand new personal trainer. Brand new personal trainer, or you're on your own. You're doing independent contracting. Fantastic. The base, the hypertrophy and conditioning. Get your website, get your little flyer, get your business card, digitally in the car, put like reading glasses. I have these everywhere. Everywhere. Bathroom, living room, car, wherever I am and I need to read, you will find a pair of these. Okay? So, once you have a website and promotional materials, whether it's a credit, a business card, or a pamphlet, have them in hard copies everywhere, in the car, in your wallet, wherever, however, okay, in your desk, on your front desk, everywhere, okay, and have them on your phone digitally, okay? Let me tell you this, have them in your phone, because you can say, let me send that to you, and now you have a number with a name. That's a follow-up. Okay, start a database. Every name you talk to becomes part of your database. You know those little articles, you know those little newsletters you send out to everybody you've ever talked to. Why? Or everybody who you have talked to that has required your information, a program, an exercise. Anytime you send somebody something on your phone, have that number and that name into a database, okay? So the first thing we do is we make sure that they have all their marketing materials ready. They don't know how to talk yet. They don't know how to talk, but they have the marketing materials that will facilitate a conversation. Okay? Then we introduce them into the 15-3-1 program. You have to talk to 15 people a week, and you got to show me who they are. And you got to give me their phone numbers or where you met them. The goal is to get 3 to show up at your gym, 2 look at a class, to take a free training session, to go through one of your protocols, whatever. They got to show up. They got to come in. And hopefully out of the 15, 3 come in, 1 signs up for something. They buy a DVD, they buy a band, they buy a towel, an apparel, a shirt, whatever. They buy a session. They buy a membership. It doesn't matter. They drop dollars. You're introducing the 15-3-1. The easiest way to introduce it, say, listen, I want you to talk to all of your family members, call them up, tell them how excited you are about your new job and where you work and the cool equipment. Talk to them, okay? The goal of the conversation is for them to tell you that what they're doing or a problem. The goal of the conversation is to give you an opportunity to fix a problem. But you don't start, hey, you have a problem? No. Hi, how are you doing? Hey, Mom, how's everything going? Good, how's Dad? Good. Mom, I'm so excited. I landed in this place called the Institute of Human Performance with these trainers, and this gym just has everything. God, it's beautiful. If mom is local, you should come and see it, mom. You should come and see it Friday, or Saturday when you don't work. Just see it, because I've never seen anything like that, and I guarantee you've never seen anything like this. Really? Oh yeah, and the trainers know this, and we train this, and you send her videos, and you send her pictures, and you get her excited. How are you doing, mom? How's everything? Well, I have a little lower back. Mom, there's a piece of equipment here that'll fix that in 2 seconds. Let me come in and let me show it to you. And if not, let me show you a video. I'll send a video to you. Okay? Practice with mom. If you stutter, if you don't know what you're saying, if you have to repeat yourself, fine, it's mom. She's gonna love you no matter what. So we have like a circle that we ask a beginning personal trainer. I'm talking about a 21, 22-year-old that doesn't know how to talk. Talk to your parents, talk to your uncle, talk to your brother, talk to your sister, talk to your family, okay? Once you get comfortable, the objective is for them to tell you a problem that you can fix, or from them to ask you, how much does it cost? Where can I go see it? Okay? That's the objective of the conversation, but it's a conversation. Got it? All right, now, once you exhaust that small circle, it could be an uncle that's in California. It doesn't matter, because it's practice saying who you are, saying hello, introduce what you're doing, tell them how excited you are, and finding out a problem that you can fix, a problem that they have that you can fix. How are you going to fix it? Well, you can tell them about it. You can show them a video. They can come and visit you. Fix it. Fix it. Okay? That's the beginning. Then you expand to your friends. Yo, dude, what's going on? Hey, man, long time no see. What's happening in college? Yeah. Bro, let me tell you, I'm in a place right now. I got a new career, or I just started working. Holy jeez. I landed in heaven. Show them how, what's up, bro? Bro, a gym, they train UFC fighters, they train rehab, they train kids, they train old people, they train everybody, and just everybody gets along, and the equipment is totally different, nothing like you've ever seen, and the training is totally different. We fix backs, we get people ready for war. It's unbelievable. Really, dude. Yeah, what are you doing these days? Oh, I'm just doing the same thing, benching, blah, blah, blah. You want me to send you a program? That's if they're in college in New Jersey. If they're here, you always invite them in, because that is what you're going to do if you're at Publix, produce section, if you're at the shoe repair, wherever you're at, and somebody says, what's IHP? Or personal training. Oh, you're a personal trainer? Yeah, I used to do personal training, or I work out here. Really? Okay, really? Yeah, so what are you working on? Oh, I have a bad back. Oh, yeah, bad backs are a drag. But they're relatively simple to fix. We fix them all the time. Have some pictures of the bad backs, the things that we've done here. Even if they're not your client, this is what we do where I work. You don't have to lie. You have to say, this is what I do. This is the kind of work we do. Look at the scoliosis. Look at this cage on the spine. This is a T10 to L5 fusion. These are 2 rods, and these people come into the place where I work, and we fix them. So if we can fix this, we can fix your back. You gotta have that spiel ready. So you practice with family, then you practice with friends, and then you practice with associates. What are associates? Associates are people that you do business with on a regular basis. Okay? Because once you do that, now you know how to explain who you are, what you do, what you know, and where you're at can improve the condition that the person has or their goals. Once you can do that real smooth, then you're ready for here. Why? You don't want to learn with a person with a Black American Express that's ready to throw down $2,400, and you're going like every sentence. You sound like an idiot, and I'm not paying $2,400 to train with an idiot. Period. End of story. Doesn't matter what your abs are like. Got it? So parents or family, friends, associates, and then you can do it with the general public. Then you can go out and guerrilla hunt. Then you go out and everybody whoever asks, what's IHP, or personal trainer, all right, oh, you're a personal trainer, anybody who approaches you like that, it's round 1. Your job, okay, is to make that one of the 15. You're one of the 15 if there's future communication already agreed upon. So if I send you a workout, I'm going to say, when are you going to do this workout? Next week. All right, can I call you next week to see how it's going? Yes. You just gave them a gift. What are they going to say? No, leave me alone? No, they're going to say yes, even if they don't want to hear from you. You call them. Why? Because if you said you were going to call them next week, and you call them next week, they know you've got integrity, they know you're punctual, they know you do what you say you're going to do, and that's huge. Plus, you have an outreach. You have a potential client. That is what's needed to make it to the 15. Hi, how are you doing? Here's my business card. That's not a 15. Hey, a conversation with, let me call you on Friday, see how it's doing. You want to come in on Tuesday? Come in on Tuesday. I'll call you Monday to confirm. That is one of the 15. If you do that 15 times in 1 week, I'm telling you, if 3 people don't make it into the gym, wax cars for a living, do computer programming, go to law school, do something else, because you're not going to be a personal trainer. If after talking to 15 people, having good conversations with 15 people, you can get 3 to show up and check out your facility, and out of those 3 that got in the car and came in and did what they said they were going to do, which means meet with you, not one of them is going to buy a shirt, a DVD, a band, a stability ball, a workout, a session? Come on now. If you can't do that, I'm telling you right now, choose another profession, because this is about interpersonal skills that end up inspiring and motivating people to take action. You hear me? Personal training, all right, is an interpersonal skill career whose final goal is to inspire and motivate people to take action. If you can't develop that ability, you're not going to be a personal trainer that's effective. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be a hamburger flipper in a gym. Got it? So, once we get the promotional thing going, then we go and we get the 15-3-1. Then here, we hit the ground attack. Guerrilla marketing and ground attack. Now we go out there, now that you practice, now that you've got your rap down, okay, go out there and get me. This is where you perfect your 15-3-1. 15-3-1, 15-3-1, 15, and you do a 15-3-1 until you have 10 training hours. That means you have 2 or 3 clients. Usually, if you do that for a month, you'll get 2 or 3 clients. If you can't get 2 or 3 clients in a month, I'm telling you right now, you're a kumquat, all right? You're not built for this. You can't be a coach if you can't inspire players. You can't be a personal trainer if you can't inspire people, period. Do something else. It's fine. Do something else. Once you perfect this, okay, you're going to get so good that it won't be 15-3-1. Man, you'll be able to talk to 6 people, get 4 to walk in, and you'll close 2. Okay? And this eventually becomes 2 or 3 people talk to every week, 1-1. You don't even go talk to people. They come and talk to you. And plus internal referrals. All right? So Guerrilla strength is the ground game, that ground attack. Okay? The materials that you're going to use to facilitate this ground attack are done in your base. And this is where you start your 15-3-1 in your 4-circle thing. Your parents, your friends, associates, and community. Got it? So you're going to start on this little by little. Here, you're banging this, and you don't stop doing this until you've got, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours of personal training, which makes you put you in the $25,000, $30,000 range per year here in Boca, which is not big money. You can live with a roommate and get by, you know, drive a nice little used transportation, and that's it. That's what $30,000 gets you here in Boca. That's what it does. Now, when you get here, when you're here, you're already up to 15, 20 hours times 50 roughly. Now you're looking at $1,000 a week, $50,000 a year. You can start living on your own with that. It's going to be tight, but you can start living on your own after you pay your taxes and all that. But it's doable. Once that happens, all right, and you get your social media, by the way, once this 15-3-1, when you jump into this and you got your gab going, then bring them in here with social media. At the power phase, you got to get your social media right. You can hire somebody like Rio, and Rio will get you all linked up where if you post on one, all major platforms are populated. So he'll teach you how to open up a Facebook account, a Twitter account, an Instagram account, a YouTube account. And when you post to one, it propagates to as many as it's going to propagate. And you just post. You know, here you got to commit. You got to commit 90 days, okay, 90 posts. This. So this is guerrilla marketing. This is the ground attack. This is learning how to talk. Once you learn how to talk, now this is going to be how to use social media. First thing you do is like here. Talk, 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 talk. Here, post, 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 post. Post. What happens when you post? You start noticing, number one, you get really good at film editing and doing the little things and talking in the camera. Let me tell you, talking to people is easy. Talking to a camera that doesn't give you feedback, no eye expression, no interaction, is a monster. Most people that can talk publicly can't talk to a camera, okay? Learn how to talk to a camera. Post, get used to posting. How do you post? How do you upload? Which one do I post to? My Facebook, my Instagram, which one? Well, post to this one because this one easily populates here. This one doesn't populate as well up. Whatever that is, people like Rio know about that. I don't care, I don't know, I hire people. All right? So this is where you perfect your social media. When you do 90 posts in 90 days, number one, you get out there. You start getting out 2, 3, 4, 500 friends, 500, 1,000 friends, because you're posting. But then you learn how to speak to a camera. You learn how to post. You talk about different topics, so you're evolving in the topics you're talking about. You're going to be good with some. You're not going to be so good with the others. You're going to find out what you're good at. How do you know? Because you feel comfortable and you get likes. So you go, oh, Jesus, it seems that fat loss is my stuff. It seems like developing a nice butt is my stuff. So you'll figure out what you like, what you're good at, and what people are responding to, okay? So then, once that happens, coincidentally, this ground attack reduces. Your media, social media, starts increasing. Why? Because when those people from social media come in, you're closing them, man. You are closing. You're closing at an accelerated rate. By the time they come in, you're closing at a 2-1-1. For 2 people that walk in, you're closing 50%. But you already have 15, 20 hours, so it's not like you need to close a whole lot. You have attrition. People sign up for 12, and you accomplish their back, you accomplish their goal, and they leave. You got to constantly have people coming in, constantly. So you're constantly posting, constantly hunting, because in personal training, there is attrition. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. People move, people lose their jobs, they don't want to do it anymore, they found a better gym, they accomplished their goals, whatever it is, there's attrition. So you're constantly on the hunt. But if you're producing at this rate, whatever goes out the back door is coming in the front door, so no big deal. All right? So here, social media, social media, social media. By the time you're in Power Endurance, you're investing in your social media, which means you go, okay, I'm not posting every day. I'm going to post twice a week, very good content. I'm going to clean up my editing. I'm going to concentrate more. It's going to take me 2 or 3 days to produce one little video that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you're going to know. I can do 5 minutes for this platform, but I can only do 30 seconds or a minute for this one. You're going to know all that. You find that out here. By the time you're here, you're a social media, you're social media capable. So now, not only are you going to post, you're going to put money behind the post. You're going to put $5 behind the post, $10 behind the post. Start with $1. I don't care. You start with some money because you go, this is my stuff. This is my population, and they seem to respond well. How do you know this? From the 90 days of publication every freaking day. Every freaking day. Like, subscribe, whatever, bang, bang. You're trying to learn this whole thing. This is where you learn it. Like, this is where you learn to talk. Okay, start learning how to talk. This is where you perfect talking. This is where you learn social media. This is where you perfect social media. And what happens is, with your perfection of talking to a camera, talking to people, knowing what the issues are, knowing what the needs are, knowing what people are coming to you with, the responses that they're going to give you, how to overcome objections, and it's not overcome objections from a sales standpoint. You're clearing the person's mind of BS excuses. You're facilitating clarity. You're not overcoming objections like this person can't afford it and you're forcing them to buy. That's not what we want. If they can't afford it, don't sell it to them. If they're not ready for it, don't give it, don't suggest it. Nice to meet you, and when you're ready here, I'm here. If the person's not employed, but is really interested in making their back better, then you're in here, you show them the bridges, you show them the triple threat, whatever, you give them a little, pamphlet. They're not ready for it. They're not employed. Say, thank you very much. Hey, man, when things change, I'm here for you. And they are now part in that database. So you're always going to contact them. They forget about you. They're hunting. They get a job. 3 months from now, they got a job. And you know what? Now it's time to be a member of that gym and maybe get a personal training session once every 2 months with that guy. How do you jump in front of them? With that newsletter. How do you send them the newsletter? They became part of your database. How? In the 1531. Got it? So, get your hardcore stuff ready, okay, that will help you here. Start learning how to talk. The 4 circles: family, friends, associates, community. Get to the 1531. You'll probably get to the 1531 in this stage. This is all learning. Here, full bore, 1531, you hit the ground running. It's 1531 every week for a minimum of a month. I'd rather have 2 months, which means 15, let's say they don't hit 15, they hit 13, 12 quality ones. All right, so let's say 60 and 60, that's 120. Say they didn't hit 120 in 2 months. Say they hit 90. So you mean to tell me you had conversations, qualified conversations, good conversations with 90 people, and you couldn't get 5 or 6 to show up to the gym, and you couldn't get 3 to buy 2 or 3 hour sessions? If you can't do that, this ain't for you. And that's fine. You're going to be super successful doing something else. Here, okay, is you start your social media, but by that time, your 1531 is 642. That means you don't need to talk to 15 people. You're so good, you talk to 6, boom, you're banging 1 or 2 in the bank. And you're growing your clientele. Now you're not doing 9 hours of personal training, you're doing 15 hours of personal training. Here, 20 hours of personal training. Then you start messing with your media. Post, post, post. You do the same thing you did here with their 1531, social media. Just post, 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 post. Why? You don't have to talk to 15. You're only talking to 3 or 4 or 5, okay? Post, post. You're going to figure out how to talk, how to edit, when to post, how to post, who loves your stuff, and what you're good at. Then you take what you're good at to the population that you're talking to, and you go in here and you invest in your social media. You cut down. There's no more posting every day, 2 or 3 posts a week, okay? Real quality stuff, all right? And you put $5 between to each post so they can, boom, hammer that 25 to 40 that you're looking for. The females, the males, the young athletes, whatever you are, bam, and now you're rocking. What's happening? Your natural attrition in personal training is no problem, because you got more people coming in the front door that are leaving out the back door. And maybe you hire a young cat, all right, and teach him all this stuff so he can help you now get more clients or take more clients. So now you take 20 and your assistant takes 10. You're making all your 20 and you're making $10 on the other 10. That's an extra 100 a week. And you have more people in your database and you're servicing more people. Got it? So that's the periodization of marketing for personal trainers. I know for a fact you've never heard about it before. You've never seen it before. Do it, because I'm telling you right now, from 21 years of owning a gym, it works, and it works all the time.